Guys, this is Truth, and welcome to the Truth Be Told channel, where we criticize, analyze, and ostracize social and political issues. If this channel sounds like something you might be interested in, then please, by all means, subscribe to the channel. Today, we're going to be looking at TikToks debunking the rumors that ICE is coming for foundational Black Americans. So, without further ado, let's get started, and after the TikToks, I'll come back with my opinion.
We know ICE is in Chicago right now. And the way they treating regular civilians, y'all, they say that they just raiding and running up in people's shit for no reason. The fuck? Got it looking like it's a third world country. Not only that though, y'all, they doing this to the cops. Even the cops can't even control these niggas. Y'all didn't hear me. They're treating the cops the same way they treating the civilians. Look at this shit.
Come on, man.
Tomorrow it's you.
Come on, man. Y'all, you know that was fucked up. Y'all know that was fucked up. Y'all know that was fucked up.
And y'all know I'm gonna kick it from the chest. I don't give a fuck about them cops getting treated like that. Now y'all getting the feeling of how y'all be treating people like that. I'm not talking about all the good cops, but I'm talking about the bad ones. Now we laughing at y'all last. Now, yeah, y'all better start helping y'all peoples, because when ICE leave, y'all gonna stay around. And these people gonna remember how y'all used to treat them, but when ICE turned on y'all, nigga, I just don't understand. Supposed to be sending the National Guards over there. They send ICE over there. Why the fuck y'all trying to deport people? Like, y'all going to a black community. Come on, bro. This don't make sense. And my Mexicans, I ain't taking no jab. I'm just confused. Like, why they sending ICE over to Chicago and not the National Guards? So they move around already, not showing their faces, not letting people know who they are, taking people by force. They even arresting little kids, putting little kids in the damn handcuffs. Everybody pay attention. They said on Halloween, we'll be targeting kids. I'm just saying, y'all, be careful, because these niggas reckless. And I don't know if they gonna run into the wrong crew, wrong state. I don't know. Everybody thought Chicago was gonna do something. How long is this gonna go on for? Who the fuck they trying to get?
And the same day, two Chicagoans were charged after allegedly using their vehicles to ram into federal vehicles. The Department of Homeland Security says there was another alleged vehicle ramming incident just blocks away, and that one was caught on video. Tonight, the Department of Homeland Security says there were two separate alleged incidents of drivers using their vehicles to ram into other vehicles with federal agents. According to a federal criminal complaint, Marimar Martinez and Anthony Ian Santos Ruiz used multiple vehicles to strike a vehicle driven by federal agents in Brighton Park yesterday. Prosecutors say Martinez and Ruiz used their vehicles to box in the agent's car. Court documents say an agent, unable to move his vehicle, got out and fired about 5 shots at Martinez. DHS says yesterday Martinez allegedly attempted to run over agents and was armed with a semi-automatic weapon. Martinez drove off, but paramedics found her at a repair shop about a mile away from the scene. An ambulance took her to the hospital, where her gunshot wounds were treated. Ruiz also drove away, but prosecutors say police found him and his vehicle at a gas station about a half a block away. This video, captured by a witness shared with ABC News, was taken at Kedzie and West 40th Street. We slow it down to show a uniformed officer pointing a gun. Ruiz's SUV is also seen at the gas station. Court documents say it's the same gas station where agents later detained him. Prosecutors say the two were allegedly part of a convoy that followed agents after a CBP operation. And tonight we're learning about an apparent second incident involving a driver allegedly ramming a federal vehicle. This video captured from about 6 blocks north. Here you see the driver of a black SUV ram into the back of a white pickup truck with flashing blue lights. It's not clear who is driving the SUV. The SUV chases the pickup down Kedzie towards the direction of protesters. A second black SUV slams into the first one, and what appear to be uniformed officers jump out. That video has been widely viewed with the claim it showed the original attack on federal agents, but DHS says it's from another, what they called, quote, vehicle assault. DHS also says that unidentified suspect is in federal custody after attempting to run ICE agents off the road. Several agents were taken to the hospital, but it's unclear how they're doing tonight. As for Martinez and Ruiz, both are in custody, charged with assaulting, impeding, and interfering with a federal law enforcement officer. Karen.
All right, Kate, thank you. And Chicago police reply to reports that they did not respond to yesterday's incident in the Brighton Park neighborhood. CPD says they did respond to the shooting scene to maintain public safety and traffic control, but they say federal agencies are leading the investigation. CPD also says they responded to 2 hit-and-run calls involving federal agencies later yesterday afternoon. The department released a statement saying, in part, as we have made clear before, we will respond to calls for service and enforce the law when crimes are committed. For incidents involving federal immigration enforcement, CPD supervisors will respond to the scene and determine the appropriate course of action in accordance with city law.
I never thought I'd say this, but ICE is arresting children. Yep, and I got proof. Look at that cute little baby being arrested by ICE in Chicago. That's fucked up. Except that's what all the Democrats are saying, except they could simply look right here and see where it says Texas. And yeah, unfortunately, we live in a world where a father can't play cops and robbers with his kid while he's in his uniform anymore. That's a crime, apparently. Because here's the actual video of the dad playing with his son, which they took the picture of and started running with it, saying that ICE is arresting kids. The left twist simple little shit, make a big deal out of it, because all these unemployed fucking libtards that have nothing to do just repost, take it, create their own twist to it, and run with it, and all of a sudden, that's the news. These motherfuckers need to put their phones down and get a goddamn job, is what they need to do.
Chicago, you need to stop lying and saying, and people on this internet need to stop lying and saying that they're coming for black people. Yes, there was a building in a black community that was not majority black because it had been overran by illegal gang bangers. Let's be clear. So why everybody want to keep throwing that narrative around, half of South Shore is fucking invaded by illegals. That's the truth. So don't get on here saying black people are being came for. They're coming because they're in our neighborhoods and our communities. That's why.
Guys, so we do have a breaking update from Chicago. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this news clip so we can see what's actually happening in the city.
Tonight, tear gas deployed after another clash in Chicago during President Trump's crackdown on illegal immigration. Homeland Security officials say an SUV carrying an undocumented immigrant trying to flee arrest first rammed a Border Patrol vehicle. Then the Border Patrol vehicle crashed into the SUV to stop it. Chicago police say a hostile crowd started throwing objects at federal agents who then deployed tear gas. 13 officers were exposed to it.
Let's be real. Fear goes viral faster than facts ever will. These creators know if they say, ICE is coming for black people, they'll get millions of views overnight. It's emotional clickbait, the same formula used for fake kidnappings, fake purge nights, fake doomsday alerts, etc. It's not about the truth. It's about traffic, attention, and cash apps. I'm going to go a little bit deep with y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit deep. You know, some people don't think those are real TikTokers, right? They actually think those are just paid actors. So let's think about this for a minute. If you can actually convince black people that the government is rounding them up, what you think gonna happen next? We're gonna have a bunch of protests, clashes with the police officers, and a bunch of chaos in the streets. And what's the end game to all that? I mean, what would that chaos justify? Oh, I know, martial law. So if you were trying to tighten control over the country, what better way than to make a community panic and then turn on other communities? So here's the truth that these viral videos have been leaving out. You know how like 2 weeks ago when ICE raided an apartment in South Shore and arrested 37 people? Well, we know now that those were mostly Venezuelan nationals. They were not Black Americans. And then yesterday, a SUV rammed a Border Patrol vehicle on Chicago's east side. And we already know what happened next. It was chaos. A crowd formed in the streets. People started throwing things. And then, of course, ICE deployed the tear gas. So was that scary? Hell yeah. But was it a racial targeting? Hell no. The point of the lie isn't to actually tell you what's going on. The point is to actually mislead you. Think about it. If they can keep people scared, angry, and divided, then people won't really notice who's pulling the strings, now will they? So what this actually is, it's divide and distract politics. And it works well because too many of us are so quick to run to TikTok and to YouTube and post things before we actually verify if they're true or not. So what ends up happening is the lies are weaponizing our trauma and is basically turning Black fear into social media currency. That's why everybody got their cash apps posted, period. Don't fall for that shit. Always check who's posting, what they gain, and who benefits if you panic. Because once the fear hits the algorithm, the truth really doesn't even stand a chance. If you're tired of the lies and fear tactics, hit subscribe. Because over here, we don't panic, we do proof. This is Truth Be Told, and I'm out. Bye.